to be the best basketball player you can be, you have to work on your athleticism. And I know lots of people tell you that basketball athleticism is just running fast and jumping high, but there's so much more to it than that. We're going to do a series of quickness and reaction drills now where all we're going to use are tennis balls. And we're going to work on your ability to be on balance. We're going to work on your ability to react, your first step explosiveness, your acceleration, your deceleration, and your hand-eye coordination. What I need you guys to do, and we'll start with Wolfie, you guys are going to get in a single file line, and you're going to be right on the edge of this blue line. And you guys scoot back, give him a little bit of room. Now, every time we start a drill, I want you guys to start in an athletic stance. And an athletic stance means you have chest over knees, over feet. And I could take a piece of paper and slide it underneath your heels. So you're not up on your tiptoes, but you're not back on your heels. When you think about it from an upper body standpoint, you're low enough that you can touch your kneecaps with your fingertips. You don't need to be any lower than that. And then you've got your hands up and active. So Wolfie's in a great stance, and you three guys can just relax. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna hold both tennis balls, guys, and all I'm gonna do is drop one. When I drop one, he is gonna use his first step explosiveness and try and catch the ball before it bounces twice. So what we're gonna, and I'm gonna say this real quick as a review. First thing Wolfie needs to be is he needs to be on balance. Every skill in the game of basketball decreases when you are off balance. So he's on balance. He's looking visually, he's looking right here at the middle of the 5-star logo because he can see both balls. You don't want him looking back and forth. The less moving parts, the better with any athletic skill. When I drop a ball, he's gonna sprint and he's gonna catch it with the close hand, which he did a great job there. So when he's on this side, he'll catch with his left. When he's on this side, he'll catch with his right because we want to make sure we're working both hands equally. He did a nice job of accelerating. He used his hand-eye coordination to catch the ball, and he did an excellent job of decelerating. That's an important part of basketball athleticism, is the ability to stop. When you play a game, you can't catch the ball and keep on running. You have to come to a stop. Every play in the game of basketball finishes with some sort of stop. So we're gonna go right now, and he's gonna make sure that he's on balance. Excellent, and yep, come to a stop. When you stop, I want you to freeze and hold it long enough I can take your picture. You go to the end of the line, next guy's up. Yep, now you don't want to be up on your tiptoes. And here's the thing, if you're up on your tiptoes and you're leaning forward and your center of gravity is moving forward, you're not on balance. Yeah, if you're leaning forward, what's one direction I know you can't go? Yeah, you can't go back. And if you're defending, you need to be able to go back and retreat. So if your center of gravity is leaning forward, you're gonna be toast because the guy's gonna go right by you. So make sure you stay on balance. Quick, yep, perfect. And then freeze, yep. I want you guys to over-exaggerate the hold. Catch the ball and freeze long enough that we can take a couple pictures, and then you may go to the end of the line. And I'm changing up the cadence. I don't want you guys to anticipate when the ball drops. I want you to react to it. And remember this, from a training standpoint, if I were to drop 10 of these and you catch all 10, then I didn't challenge you enough to get better. It's okay if you go as hard as you can and you don't get it. That's okay, that means you're making progress. That's what we want. Now what we're gonna do, I need my other three guys to scoot back over on the baseline. And now we're gonna add a second ball. So we're gonna drop the first one, come on, in slow motion. He's gonna get the first one. As he's catching that, I'm gonna throw the second one back. You stay out of the drill, he has to come back and get the second. So we're actually building on this. So the first drill was you catch and you come to a complete stop. But that's not necessarily the way the game of basketball is played. You need to be able to catch, load, and explode in another direction. So now he's gonna catch two, so you guys stay back. Go back, get that one, quick, quick, quick. Yep, and free, yep, and make sure you decelerate. You gotta be totally under control. The hardest part to remember is young players, because nobody likes to make mistakes. Nobody likes to do things that they're not very good at. But I'm telling you from a training standpoint that that's okay. As long as you're going as hard as you can and as long as you're focused. I'm not telling you to try to make mistakes, but if you're doing everything to the best of your ability and you can't quite do the drill, that's okay. Because over time you will make progress. And if you and I do this drill every day over the next 2 weeks, I'll be back here and you'll be catching both tennis balls. You will see deliberate progress with these drills.